internet. This week we are joined by EK4 Civic, a lot better than Jev, sorry. Bit of a walk around, bit of explaining some bits about the culture around it. This one is owned by my friend here, Stan, if you would like to come onto camera. Hello mate. If you just want to show me around the car,
yeah.
Just tell me.
Cool.
What's going on?
It's a 96 EK4. I've had it from stock, about 6 years. Followed a very 90s period correct styling with it. So starting at the front end, obviously got the nice fiberglass C-West kit all around the car.
Because that took you a while to find as well, didn't it?
A long time.
That was rare.
Yeah, a long time. The guy put it on Instagram. I messaged him with about half an hour and I was on my way to pick it up. Cash in hand, done deal.
Yeah, on it.
It's rare as hen's teeth. I think there's only one other in the UK that I know of that runs a full kit. Couple of fronts, couple of backs, but the full kit really
is rare. Yeah,
really sells it.
Going on to the wheels,
so SSR Type X's or Type 10s, depending on how you read it.
X.
Super Honda period correct wheel. Absolute, just the pinnacle of Japanese Honda styling with the Type X's on them.
So following on to the back, obviously, so same kit as you say.
Yeah, same kit. So we're still running the C-West 96 body kit for at the back. EK9 wing on the top.
So do they come standard with these? Because I can't remember.
These didn't.
No. Okay.
No, that is an EK9 wing and base plate. These just came with third brake light, same as an EJ, yeah.
Because EK4 is technically what we got as a Type R, isn't it? Because we know that EP3 was the first.
Yeah, it was the nicest spec you could buy from a UK dealer. Yeah.
What we got going on the inside then? Because
inside
there's the half cage, but I don't know.
Inside full X brace.
Yeah.
So it's the worst thing I've ever had to fit to a car.
Cool.
I will never ever take it out because it doesn't go in easily. It rattles like a skeleton having a wank in a biscuit tin.
Beautiful.
But it looks cool in the back and it lets people know that you're a serious race car driver.
So interior wise as well, what? Corbo bucket seats?
Corbo Club Sport bucket seats, matching pair, yeah. Another nice little piece is the Narita Dogfight steering wheel. So that was their GP hornless steering wheel.
Yeah.
Again, quite a rare piece nowadays. I think they only made about 300 of them, so that was another snap it up whilst it's available sort of kit.
Which is pretty much general sort of thing for most of these, isn't it? It's once they're up, it's gone within 10 minutes.
Big time. So that's a nice little piece. I do have a Jay's Racing one as well that I bought out from Mr. Jay's Racing himself the other month.
The boy.
But, that's pride of place on the shelf at the moment, not getting that dirty yet. Obviously, stereo delete because there's no point because you can't hear it anyway. Yeah. So we're running a couple of Defi oil temp and oil pressure gauges and an AMY band on that just to be able to map it properly. So obviously it's on a P28 chipped ECU. So
what is going on with the engine then? Because these came standard with a B16.
These came standard with a B16 A2 and an S4C gearbox.
Yeah. So I'm assuming obviously you would not have left it stock. They're pointless.
So long block is just factory rebuild, but basically stock. Running a 4:1 equal length extended header manifold. Skunk 2 Pro Series intake with a 70mm throttle body on it, so just to let it breathe a bit better. That with a mat runs about 190, which is more than enough.
Plenty for what it weighs at least.
Gearbox has had a full rebuild, so it's carbon synchros, M Factory LSD, 4.9 final drive, so it's super revvy, but super no top end.
But as it should be.
Exactly, so it tops out at theoretically 120.
According to the books.
According to maths and books, it tops out 120. And obviously the typical Teguer
penis,
carbon fibre whale cock intake. It does nothing for performance.
But it sounds good.
But
so that's what matters.
The crossover crack 5.5 sounds ungodly, So
because obviously, well, it goes without saying, wouldn't exist without the Kanjo culture.
Definitely
over in Japan. Realistically, we wouldn't have any of this. It would just be your nan's car.
100%. 100%.
Because obviously you've been over there, you've seen it properly. I can't say that I have yet. So is that your main inspiration for it, or? It
sort of is. It sort of isn't. The Kanjo culture, I tend to find they treat their cars like a tool. That's what they are out there. The cars are just a tool for them to get out on the track, on the loop, absolutely sent to death. This is probably a bit more aesthetic than most Kanjo cars. there's a lot of nice examples out there, and there's a lot of just weapons out there. I think the Kanjo culture is very similar to like the drift missile culture.
Yeah.
What it looks like. Does it have rusty arches?
Yeah.
Yes. Is the paint fucked? Yes.
But it
does it get absolutely sent? You know, all the way around the loop? Yes, it does. So this is certainly performance-wise.
Yeah.
Following proper NA Civic,
but with
it's what it should be.
Correct styling, so you can at least get out in the morning and look at it and go, yeah, that's it.
With period correct styling on it, so that it just stands out on a UK road. Yeah, it's not just another silver 90s shitbox.
Yes, again, because without any of this, it would just be something your nan drove.
Exactly,
20 years ago.
Exactly. Without the kit and the wheels, other than it being so ludicrously loud, you would never know it was anything special.
Because what's going on with the exhaust? So obviously manifold.
Exhaust is custom manifold, stainless steel centre section, and then a 5s again super lap on the back. Yeah, it's super loud.
Sounds business.
It
sounds exactly as you want it to. But
I did run it without a cap for a bit, and it was just too much. Yeah, it was too much.
Well, hearing you leave work, like mental. But yeah.
So it's just got a little SRS 150 cell sports cat in it, just to help it through the emissions.
Yeah. Now, obviously, it goes without saying, as I've said before, this would not exist without the culture over there at all. Now, you might not know, you might. If not, have a look.
Before we get back to the Civic, YouTube have given us a stat to say that over 90% of you aren't subscribed to the channel. Now, if you want to see more videos like this Civic, make sure you subscribe to be the first to know about it.
So Kanjo culture existed started late 70s, early 80s in Japan. Kanjo, for context, roughly translates to loop tribe, meaning loop as in highway loops around the cities. Didn't actually originate from Honda Civics. It was mainly a lot of older Toyotas, A86s, a lot of the races juggled a lot with different options for stuff. But originally it ended down to the Honda Civic in the end of it. But this big culture that existed around it was mainly around the Osaka. That is the main loop around it. Around the same sort of time, there were what were called one-gun races as well, which were mainly chasing top speeds. So such clubs as Midnight Club, who, if you're watching this video, you would have heard of before. While they were chasing top speeds, the Kanjo racers were chasing times. They were on time attack circuits. Their entire culture is likely based around touring car racings of the time, which is very prominent, as you can see from the styling of the cars, i.e. stripped out roll cages. The liveries are very, very reminiscent of touring cars of that era, even in this country, their country, wherever you look, they are extremely reminiscent of it, and you can see it even in the way that they sound, which you're not seeing because you're hearing. You can see that big time, and it's very, very heavily influenced, but it's not built around that, it's built around rebellion also. Towards the late 90s, this culture started dying down due to bigger crackdowns by the police. License taken away, car seized, prison times if you were caught bad enough, and borderline to the point that this culture doesn't exist there at all anymore. The cars still exist, they're still being built by such brands as Zero Fighter. They're still massive over there, build the cars. And it's not to say that it doesn't exist, because it does. But it's more so people are building it for the style rather than for the culture, and the racing just next to nothing as far as I'm aware. But the thing is, it still matters. It wasn't about money, it wasn't about social media because it wasn't even a thing. There was no sponsors, it was about the culture. It was about going out with your mates, see who had the fastest car, was who had the biggest bollocks at the time. And going back to, well, what you've seen for the last 5 minutes, you can see that that culture has taken a heavy, heavy influence into the culture that we are surrounded by. Not only in that country, in this country, anywhere you look, there is a big culture for Civic. Likelihood is simply wouldn't exist without them. So thanks, I suppose.
With history out of the way, Harley got in the Civic to experience this culture for himself.